Hello everybody and welcome back into Green Hell, into the next base build. This one's a little bit different. Oh, hello dude. Yes, so this is spread over a little bit of an area. Not a huge area of course, but it is not just one single standing building. So we are in the Spirits of Amazonia map here, and we are over at this large pond. Yeah, lagoon, whichever one you want. And we're right up near the end. 36, 35, I think just encompasses virtually the entirety. I think we're at this end, yeah. So it doesn't really matter. We're at this one, and that's all that matters. So yes, when I was first wandering around the map, when I first came into it to have a look around, fell in love with this, and I knew this would have to be somewhere that I was going to build. So once I'd walked around, found all the, caves and locations and stuff like that, I came straight back here to start building because it was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So this is the first base I built after the regrowth mechanic came in, which made life so much easier. But that's one of the best things I've ever brought into the game, admittedly. So, it was very quick to build because of that. Stuff came back relatively quickly. There was bamboo close by, which I could also cut down. There's not much bamboo in this one at all. Bamboo as well close by. So anyway, quick look around the base. This was more of I just want a view of the water from upstairs. So downstairs is just like utility areas, lots of chests and dryers, storage, my fire, more storage because of course the storage containers came in as well while I was building this base. Yep, so it was less about downstairs and more about having this view. And this is one of the things again where I wish we had chairs so you could just come out, have a chair or something, sit down and just enjoy the beautiful view that there is over this location. So look at that. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Really, really nice. So anyway, so in here, as usual, I've got my decorative plants, which I always like to put in because there's not a lot of colour, of course, in the bases. So plants, water filters, a bed, a chest just with, stuff that I don't need in this anyway, but I always do. I always make bandages even though there's no predators to get me. Again, not a lot inside because, of course, there's only so much you can do. And then a rooftop planting heaven. I didn't bother going higher. I could have gone one more higher, but didn't want to. Just, I was really happy with this view, how it came out. Wonderful. And this was just more of I've got all this room and I wanted to plant as many plants as I could. Which of course I do use for the food. So that's a very small base in the way of my bases, but I was limited by the room here as well. But it was all about giving me the view that I wanted. As usual, a large fish trap, plenty of arowana to keep you going here. There's plenty of animals, period, actually. Everything you could want. So there's cappies here, there's tapirs just around the back. There was a peccary, so you've got all three of the main meat animals here. So plus plenty of fish. And if you are playing this location in story mode, or survival mode with predators on, of course, there is I want to say puma, but there is definitely... Oh my god, did you see him scratching then? That was so cute. There is definitely a cat here. So if you're up for having a cat invading your place all the time, because it spawns really, really close. So out of, when you come out of here, I've got what I called my blacksmithing area. So I've got my furnace and my forge, a couple of chests with heaps of stuff in them. This is where I made my metal arrows, I believe, just because I could, and I'd not made metal arrows before. So I've got a weapons rack here with, oh, lots of weapons. I haven't been back into this map for a while, so. And a couple more molds from axes, because I was really got into using metal axes and blades doing this base. Lots of rope, stands for leaves. So I really liked this as well. I kept this open looking. I didn't want to fence it, mud it in on the back. Then around here was just, it's just a storage area for sticks and logs. That's pretty much it. I had that many left over from building, so I thought, oh, I'll just do it here. It's kind of hidden away, but plenty of room for me to walk around and get them. And then the one last place I had for this base was, oops, a little planting area. This initially was regular plants for me to eat. Once I got myself more self-sufficient over here, it was all just for the bamboo. Because the bamboo, of course, when you cut these plants down, they're gone. They don't regrow. You have to plant a piece of bamboo, of course. So where I got these bamboo from, I think I cut all these down. There's still the bamboo log trees. I'll show you where that location is. There's still the bamboo log trees there, but I'm pretty sure I cut all these down. And I've got more stored over here as well. Just one other thing. The only problem I had with this build was similar to that pyramid build I had, is this roof. It was exactly the same message as before. It wouldn't let me put a leaf roof on because there was no shed there. Clearly there is a shed there. But yes, exactly the same issue I had before. So that's why these palm trees are here, to kind of try and, disguise that, because that was the only problem I had building here, admittedly, was that one little thing. Other than that, everything went really well. Of course, this was the first build with the balconies as well, which, again, brilliant mechanic. So I'll just quickly show you where the bamboo came from, which is just a treasure trove of things close by. Plenty of animals. You've got there, and this cave network, which I was able to get iron from very easily. And then in here, I guess I didn't cut it all down. And here is where the bamboo was. I've cut a fair bit of it down, though. You can see this should be a fair bit. There should be a fair bit more of this. This was one of my areas when I was exploring the map to start with. That's why that's there. But yes, this should have a lot more bamboo in it. But yeah, I cut it down. These do regrow, though. But yeah, there was a lot more of the bamboo sticks in here. So that was close by if you wanted to grow building bamboo. So yes, this I don't know if I ever really, the place is crawling with animals. It really is. Everything you could possibly want is right here. Oh, sorry about that little bit of a stutter there. Yeah, great place to build, really is. So just animals. Oh, that reminds me. So yeah, let's just quickly finish up on this. Yeah, so, animals. The tapir, because of course the tapir gives you, there it is, just down in this middle bit here. The tapir gives you the highest protein and that content of all three of the animals. It's the tapir, the cappy, and then the peccary. So you've got all three here. So whichever one you prefer to harvest up for your food, you've got a choice here. It's fantastic. I did just want to show you where the tapirs were. So you've got this little sort of crevice. It's not a crevice, but you've got raised parts on either side. You come down here and this is where the tapirs are. And there he is right there. So yeah, fantastic place for building. Not huge place. You could probably spread out a bit more, I think. I didn't want to cut down a couple of these trees because I wanted to keep it a bit greener. But you could probably, or of course here, you could build up a lot here. You could probably even spread out a bit, I think. You could probably, I don't know, you might be able to line these up and have like a very low to the ground. I'm not sure if that would work, to be honest. I don't know if I thought about doing that. To try and have this extend out here, you would, and your frames would be very low to the ground here. I'm not sure if that would work, to be honest. But yeah, great place for building. Beautiful views. And this was an absolute delight. I don't use that word very often, but it was a fantastic build. Very, very enjoyable. And if you're looking for a nice little secluded part to do your own build, of course, oh, I didn't mention my little fishing dock. I went there and I didn't mention it. It was the first time I did that. A special, like a separate place to fish from. So I've got a smoker over here, just a small smoker, and my weapons rack, but this one's just got fishing gear on it, and the chest just fishing gear as well, really. But it gives you a nice view of the house. So yeah, great build, a lot of fun, very pretty location as well. So yep, we'll leave that one here. So this is build number 6, I think. I'll have to check that, but I'm pretty sure it is. So thank you all for joining me on this walk around my base builds, and I'll catch you all again soon. Bye.